Oh, sister, put on your crown, shout and sing.
Great day in the kingdom, Lordy.
Sing and shout while the bell doth ring.
Hallelujah to the Lamb.
Oh, brother, is that your hope? Oh, glory.
Great day in the kingdom, Lordy.
Walk around and tell the story, sing.
Hallelujah to the Lamb. For we will meet with the Lamb of glory. Shout and tell of the wondrous story. Crossing over the Jordan stream. Will a shona be nearing home? For we will meet with the Lamb of glory. Shout and tell of the wondrous story. Crossing over the Jordan stream. Will a shona be nearing home?
I hear the angels play on their harps and sing.
Great day in the kingdom, Lordy.
Crossing over the Jordan stream with
Hallelujah to the Lamb.
Now, children, do you want to see Jesus?
Yes, Lord.
Do you want to see Jesus?
Yes, Lord. I want to see Jesus. Yes, Lord. Crossing over a nearing home.
Can you see that the kingdom?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Crossing over.
And I'm nearing
To kind of understand why it was founded, you have to understand where it was founded. And so it was founded in upstate New York at Cornell University by 7 black men.
The founders, as we like to call them, are the Jewels, and those are Dr. Henrietta Callis, Charles Henry Chapman, Eugene King Jones, George Biddle Kelly, Nathaniel Allison Murray, Robert Harold Ogle, and Vernon Woodson Tandy.
We were the first black intercollegiate fraternity founded for African American males, and they paved the way for a lot of different organizations to come through and follow behind us, such as the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta, Omega Psi Phi.
Because we were founded at Cornell University because we saw a need for the educational upliftment of black Americans as well as a social gathering for us. Because we were at Cornell University back in 1906, of course, you know, that was a time just not too far removed from slavery. And of course, black Americans weren't really accepted into America as we ought to be. And so the fraternity was really founded based on a lot of those racial issues and discrimination acts that we were facing back in those days. And Alpha has pretty much taken the lead at overcoming all those racial biases and everything, all the way up to the civil rights movement until today as well.
The organization was first a literary society. It was pretty much a group that was made or formed at Cornell University to help African American men stay in college. They met in secret because it was banned for African American males to gather together at any point in time.
This is 2 generations after slavery, right? In fact, one of Eugene King Jones' favorite professors was a Civil War veteran. So we're talking about less than 2 generations removed from slavery. So we're talking about 7 black men at an Ivy League institution far from home. So what do? They have to band together, right, to survive. I mean, if you go to universities now, you have organizations for different minority groups to help them sort of coalesce and understand and get through the rigors of academic institutions, even now in 2012. So imagine the pressure they had being black men at an Ivy League college in 1906. So some of the national programs, you have go to high school, go to college.
Which is a program where we talk to high school students and pretty much just empower them on, going to college, the importance of going to college. You really try to give back more so to areas where you find people that don't really have, that motivation to go to college, or that don't really feel the need.
You have Project Alpha.
MBK, which is My Brother's Keeper, which I feel like will bring promising results for a lot of those young kids.
This tradition of manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. And even though that mantra is our fraternity mantra, those same ideas are embodied in the My Brother's Keeper program, that the mentors that we have here have been really dedicated towards servicing these young black males, many of them whom are at risk in Detroit. The relationship between the fraternity here at Michigan State University, which was established by me and 3 other graduate students in 1998, is really significant in the sense that this was Zeta Delta's first community service program, that young men who were either alphas or really interested in learning more about alpha would join for those reasons first, right? But then once they started interacting with the kids, it became something more than just a sort of fraternity requirement.
A voteless people is a hopeless people, where we encourage people to vote.
I personally, one of the ones I'm the biggest fan of is voteless people is hopeless people. Just because personally I believe that too many people died for our right to vote. Literally, people shed their blood so that African Americans could vote. If you have no say-so at the ballot, then you have no hope, which is why voteless people is a hopeless people. If you look at the list of notable members of Alpha Alpha, no one comes close. No one comes close to the list of members, the pedigree that we have.
Oh man, notable members. Sheesh. Probably the most notable, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. from Sigma chapter in Boston University.
Martin Luther King Jr., a lot of people don't know that he's not an honorary member. He was initiated through Sigma chapter. He was heavily involved in the fraternity. If you go through our history book, you'll see pictures of him at nationals. You see pictures of him with other fraternity brothers.
Martin Luther King, another one that's really notable. Me doing the MLK conference this year. This was, a year for me to see all of his works, from community service to the people that he's met.
Thurgood Marshall, he's a brother from New Chapter, I believe. He's originally crossed at Lincoln University. So here's the thing, right? A lot of organizations have noble members. And some of the other organizations, their noble membership is involved more in entertainment sports, which is not a knock. There's a lot of great members of other organizations. Emmett Smith is a Sigma, Michael Jordan is a Q, Shaquille O'Neal is like the Qest of all Qs, right? And there's a lot of, I think Penny Hardaway is a Kappa. Colin Kaepernick, the QB for San Francisco, he's a Kappa. There's nothing wrong with that. And we have some sports members too. But I think what sets Alpha apart from everybody else is the level of involvement in politics and world affairs. If you look at the list of Alphas who are congressmen, who are mayors, who are senators, who are ambassadors, the list reads like a who's who, right? And so you're looking at noble men who had an effect and continue to have an effect, not just on state, local, but national world affairs.
Our aims are mainly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. And our motto is, first of all, servants of all, we shall transcend all. And our motto, what it really means to me is that it's telling you that, first of all, we're servants to others. We're serving the community. That's what we're really based on, serving the community and helping uplift others around us, especially in the African-American community. Because
we're not only solely focused on, one race, one particular gender group or type. We focus on humanity as a whole. So love for all mankind to me and for my organization is pretty much the service to the world. Like, we're a global organization. So we focus on things that go on in Africa, Haiti, Japan, and the United States.